Hello and welcome to another at-home gymnastics video with Miss Shelby from Logan County Gymnastics. Today is the 23rd video and today we will be doing vault. So for our warm-up activity, get those hearts pumping and really excited to be here. We're going to be doing that backwards chasse. Now remember, this is one of the most difficult chasses. Don't run into something. Make sure there's nice space for you, arms out or on your hips. Either way is fine. And so I want you to be sure to kick your foot. Go slow if you need to. Remember, kicking that foot behind you, keeping your legs straight. Now, Michelle, these were a bit small, but I have a very tiny area to work with. So when you make your big round, either around your house or down a long hallway, you'll have a lot more room to work with. Now, that's the position we're working on this week. We'll be doing that straddle support again because it is, like I said, a very difficult position to learn, but I'm sure that you are doing a great job with it. Remember, you can do that butterfly position if you have trouble doing a true straddle, pushing up, up, up. Whoops, caught myself on my watch. Pushing up, up, up on those hands and lifting your legs up. It is very hard to do. You have to have so much core and arm strength. It is ridiculous. Try to go in that straddle if you can, and pushing up, 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 and lifting your feet off the ground is very hard to do. So just try your very best, and I just want you to be exposed to it and know that that position is out there for our gymnastics things that we do. And if you are strong enough to do it, good job. That's super awesome. Now today for vault, first we do those wall walks. If you remember, they're where Miss Shelby lays on the ground and I walk my feet up and down the wall. That's really going to strengthen your back and your legs. And in vault, legs is all important. So you're going to lay down, get really close to that wall, lie down on your back, and you're going to go up and down, up and down. Reaching tall, 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 up and down, up and down. Good job. Now, go ahead and do 20 of those. They're not very hard. They'll get your legs nice and worked up. So the next thing we're going to work on is a long hurdle. Now, you might be thinking, Miss Shelby, I didn't know there were different types of hurdles. Well, I call it a long hurdle because basically you're just jumping farther. When you're small, maybe in my preschool or the class or the next class up where you're 4 or 5, you might hurdle right here next to your square. Well, it's a rectangle on the springboards at gym. But you might be that close, very, very close. When Miss Shelby does a true hurdle, I'm going to be way back here, probably off screen. So if you'll watch, Miss Shelby's going to go way back over here. I'm going to run, run, run. Whoop. I got a little close to the table over here, so let me move this over just a hair. There we go. I'm going to run, run, run. And I'm about here. See how far I am? This is about the length of the springboard at gym. Now, I'm not saying you have to jump over the springboard. If you're shorter, it's okay to get at the end of the springboard. We're just working on getting a nice, strong hurdle. So go ahead, and Miss Shelby's going to do a true one now. So I'm going to run, run, run. Yep, I was almost at the very end of the mat when I jumped. So that's where you should jump, and then jump back. So practice those for me. I'm going to do a true one where I jump out now. I'm going to run, 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 hurdle, jump in, jump out. Good. Stay nice and tight on that jump at the end. So practice doing a long hurdle for me today, friends. It will get your power going. It'll make your jump a lot better because you will have more power from that long jump. So I want you to do at least 30. I know that sounds a lot, but these for vault is very important, especially we can't do much vault exercises at home besides jumping. So this exercise is super important. 30, please, and thank you. Next week, we're going to practice some calf raises. You can get a chair, but you can use a wall. If you don't have a chair, you could stand next to a wall like this, next to something. But I'm going to use a chair so you can see me a little better. We're going to be up in releve. We're going to just go down and up, down and up, down and up. Practicing your calf raises is really going to help your legs be strong. And I know this is going to sound like a lot, but I want you to do 30 calf raises. That is a good exercise for you. Try to go fast like this, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. Now, moving on, we are going to get our beanie friends a little early today, and we are going to do that jumping over that I talked about yesterday. So, get your beanie friends, and we are going to set them out. Set them kind of close together. Miss Shelby's a bit tall, so I'm going to spread them out just a little more than you probably will. But we are going to practice doing our jumps today over our beanies in consecutive order. I think 4, because I'll jump 1, 2, 3. Yeah, do 4 jumps. That will be good. Doing 4 jumps of each kind. So let's start off with our tuck jump. I'm only going to do 1 of each just to make sure you remember what kind of jump it is. And then I want you to be sure to do twice, all the way down for 4. So first is your tuck jump, knees up to your belly. So do your tuck jump all the way down and all the way back. Next is going to be your straddle jump. Toes out and together, pointy straight. Try to get really tall in that tuck jump. Next, we are going to do, I started with tuck jump, but we do stretch jump a lot. So my next one I'm going to do is a split jump. Remember, you can do your arms out for this one. And I'm going to do split jump. Ooh, my square was really tiny. Our legs out like scissors, pointy straight, and come back together. And then last, we're going to do a half turn. Oh, that's only 3. Yeah, it's 3 jumps. Okay, I said 5 jumps. And then a half turn on this last one. Half turn. And when you do a half turn ones, because you're going to be facing opposite direction, just turn around and do another half turn jump. And at the end, pick your favorite jump. You can do whatever you want. Since I didn't do a stretch jump, I'm just going to do a pencil straight stretch jump over my last critter. So then you'll go and do your stretch jump or your favorite jump down and back. So that's going to be for that. Now we're ready to do our basic 5. Let Miss Shelby grab her friends here. Put them under my spot right there. All right, so we're going to be working on that forward roll. Nice and strong all the way through. Pushing up, 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 up. Back roll. Be sure to roll fast. Do not jump backwards. Sit down and go fast, 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 pushing with those hands. Headstand, we're going to be going against the chair or couch or bed with our feet free in the air, so that way we can practice holding them nice and tight. Handstand, remember, do those shoulder touches and then work your way to the wall and do the one hand turn, and then work on some freestanding cartwheels, handstands, or walking up the wall if you're smaller. And then our one-handed cartwheel, continuing where you are comfortable in that cartwheel for today. Now, for our cool down or coordination activity, get you a beanie friend, and we are going to do a beanie toss. Now, if you don't have a friend at home or a brother or sister or mommy and daddy that can do this with you, I wanted to play a beanie toss game where you toss it to your partner and they toss it back, and then you take a step back. Have you ever played that game before? I have. And then you toss it again until you get as far as you can without dropping it. And then when you miss, then you go back to the middle. If you can do that game, that's the game I want you to play. If you don't have a friend or mommy or daddy who can play with you right now, get a spot that you can throw your beanie to. For example, I'm going to step back because I'm going to pretend that that spot where I do my vault is where I want to toss him. So I toss her. Very good. Take a step back. I toss her. Good. It landed on the line again. Keep stepping back farther and farther until you miss hitting the spot, and then start back again. You can get a bucket, like an Easter basket if those are still out for you. You could get a tub or a bowl of some sort that mommy and daddy say that's okay to use. So that would be a good way to practice some coordination, cooperation. Let me put my friend back up here. There we go. And now we're going to go on our butterfly and go to the beach. I wish I could go to the beach. I love the beach. We usually go in September. Late September is my favorite time to go to the beach because fall break people aren't there yet. And then It's not too hot, but the restaurants haven't all closed, so that's my favorite time to go. So we're popping our butterfly, pull those in, push, 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 stretch it out. I didn't stretch it out like this the other day. I forgot. But we're going to go down and smell our stinky toes, and we're going to count to 10 in Spanish. All right, friends, let's go down and we'll be at the beach. Ready? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. Ah, we're at the beach. So pretty. Ready? Now, every time we go to the beach, Miss Shelby always puts lots of sunscreen on because I burn like a biscuit. I get red and I wear a hat and I stay under the umbrella. I do not like that part of the beach, being in the sun. So I put lots of sunscreen on. Make sure it gets all the way in your toes because the sun can burn your feet at the beach. Found that out the hard way my first time ever going when I was 14. I got sun poisoning on my feet. My feet and ankles swole up for like 3 weeks. It was not fun. So always put on your sunscreen when you're outside to play. Now that we're all lathered up, we're ready to make a sand castle. So get your bucket. And we're going to get some sand over this foot. So reach, scoop, 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 scoop. Good. And put it in your bucket. Very nice. And I see some more sand over here that I need. So let's scoop, 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 scoop. Good. And put it in your bucket. Very nice. And now we're going to flip our bucket over. And we're going to make our sandcastle. Ready? Flip it over. Whoop, and pat the top. Pat, 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 pat. Now reach way out there. We're going to lift up our bucket. Ready? Ready? Reach, and pull. It's so pretty. You did such a good job making your sandcastle. I got a little flag to put on mine. You can put some seashells on too if you want. Now, you know what my little girl's favorite part of building this sandcastle is? Oh, some of you guessed it. Smashing it. That's right. You ready? Let's get ready to smash it. Smash, 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 smash. And now there's no more sandcastle. So let's get back on our butterflies and head back home to do some more fun things today. Friends, I hope you had a lovely time. I can't wait to see you tomorrow for the mat giveaway. The picture I need to your parents to take of you is you jumping over your objects. It doesn't have to be stuffed animals like I use. You can use any objects you have just lying around. So jumping over those objects is the picture that I would like for you to post today with your name and share it and give me a heart or a smile or a thumbs up. That way I know you have sent it to me. So guys, I hope you have a lovely day and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.